Hi there guys, we are back with our rare Kyosho Mini Z unboxings guys, and the table's kind of full. We've got a fair few left, not that many, and we'll get into the end. Right guys, okay, so not the most amazing thing you're gonna see guys, but yep, I always kind of wanted like a SUV 7-seater. I don't know, I thought it's something I don't have. So, but for some reason that seems to have kind of like come off its chassis. So I don't know what condition that's going to be in. It's pre-owned anyway, but it may have ended up in a much worse condition. Let's have a look. Okay. So this was pre-owned. It didn't seem like it was too bad actually. So, okay. So you can't really tell what's going on there, but yeah. So this is a Honda Mugen. I thought it's just a bit cool to have a 7-seater. Alright, so it's come away from the chassis. Hopefully it hasn't broken off them side rail tabs. But not something you see every day. And pretty cool for an extra. I think the wheels look a little bit different, but I've got a set of extra. Oh look, one of the wheels is broken. One of the actual spokes has come off. But I do believe this was Saljan. I do believe he did throw in some wheels free because I did mention something about the wheels looking different. Right, okay, let's have a look. Yeah. He doesn't always throw free stuff in. Well, actually, I've got to give him credit. He did put in that body shell. And he said he'd throw in the wheels for free. Normally he's pretty hard businessman. I can battle with him, but he doesn't give freebies. I'm not really after freebies, guys, but yeah, he's put some stuff in. So he's put a fair. Let's have a look. Let's have a wee look, guys, and see what he's given us. Okay, so he's given us spring spacers. I don't know if that was part of it, but he had a set of wheels and stuff that were on for sale. Okay, ball diff, pressure plate. Okay. I've actually accumulated quite a few spare spring sets. I've actually accumulated quite a few spares by buying Mini Zs because people put stuff into the front suspension part set, but this is for the MR02. Should kind of fit the MR03, I think, and the one. And it's thrown in a spring set, which is red, which is soft, green, normal, yellow, which is hard. Are they all in there? Oh, they are? Ooh. Hey, I don't have that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Saljan. Sorry, Okitsu. Thanks, man. I don't have that. I don't have that. And a whole array of wheels in there. So, just need to. I don't think there'll be a spare for one that's broken, but I can just change out. Hopefully, there will be a full set of 4 in there. Okay. Pretty cool. Right, and. Talking about freebies, the other car I've got here that I've just pulled out of a box, it's become rare, and yep, I can no prize for guessing where it's come from. It's come from Hero, and Hero is a generous guy. He is generous. You can't barter as much with Hero, but oh wow, you know, I was just doing banners because I was actually. Because after I've done all this, guys, I'm doing my race vids. So I was actually doing banners yesterday. It's weird. I used Playmobil stuff, and they had like a football court with all these like little banners, and I was putting stickers on, and that's going to be perfect on there. So Hero, thanks for that, man. Okay, I've got a light kit. Right, it looks used, but still, I am not complaining. Thanks for that. Amazing. And SP Graphite Drop Control Plate Set, Kyosho Mini Z MR03. Thank you for that, Hero. And one of these cute little chocolates, man. They just love Japanese chocolates. Their stuff just so colourful. And there we go. Look, grateful guy. Thank you so much, Hero. Yeah, Hero's always been from day one. He's been like that. He's always thrown in freebies. He's always been very generous. So Hero. So on eBay, Hero is moving_dream. Yeah, and Hero has some cool stuff, man. Here's another guy. Here's a little tempter, man. Alright, so he had this. It was much cheaper than if I'd have bought it with the actual display case. I'm not really fussed about display cases, even dummy chassis, guys. I mean, it has got a dummy chassis, but because, you know, you can get them all day long. Okay, let's have a look at the revealing. Alright, So this came about recently. I never really noticed they did a Mercedes. I actually went and bought a pullback car that was this shape to turn it into a Mini Z. I don't know if you saw it in one of my earlier vids. And I probably would be tempted to turn that into a police car, but I've actually, the next few unboxings to come, that hasn't been used at all. Does that have a display case? Hasn't been used at all. Brand new. So I'm not really too fussed if it doesn't have a display case. That's just beautiful. Really nice. So, yep. So what that basically means, yeah, I've got a Porsche coming. Guys, it's a 911, all black, and I thought that would make an awesome police car. I need to check. Well, it's between the two, actually. Guys, watch the video that's coming up here, because there's a Mazda, one of the race course ones, and I've got a 911, and they're both black, and they both could be police cars. I've got some really good ideas for them. So you're going to see that coming up. Yep, just a few videos left, guys, and I will leave you in peace to get on with your lives. I'll get on with mine as well. We'll pretend this never happened. Alright guys, watch out the display stand and, you know, be ready for the next vid as well. Okay. Okay guys, here we've got the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. Looking kind of sleek in black, I like black and silver. Not too fond of them wheels, but yeah. That is a long car. Must be a massive engine in the front. But yeah. This is classed as very rare, very rare. I've not seen any in the UK. Japan's got a few knocking about. But I thought it's pretty unique and would look pretty cool in vids. So that's there. And obviously without a case or a stand, it's knocking the price right down. So you're looking at less than half the price what you'd normally pay for it by getting it like that. So yeah, so this is a Grand Tourer as well, and this is actually built in Portsmouth in England. Whoa. So some of the commentators have classified this SLR McLaren as a GT, and it could rival the Aston Martin DBS V12 and the Ferrari 599 GTB. SLR stands for Sport Licht Rennsport, which means Sport Lightning Racing. Kind of funky to know what these acronyms are, isn't it? But yeah, I think a German company owned 40% of the McLaren Group. Yeah, German manufacturer Mercedes-Benz owned 40% of the McLaren Group, so obviously you've got some influences there in the names. So this SLR featured Sensortronic, which is a type of brake-by-wire system. The brake discs are carbon ceramic and provide better stopping power and fail resistance than steel discs. Well, you need it. You know, I know guys who have got performance cars, right, guys, RS3s and stuff like that, and within a month they're taking their car back. Obviously, it's under warranty for a year because of the brakes fading. I mean, these guys probably drive it not as anyway, but yeah, massive problem. And it's got to a point where the dealers aren't gonna sort the brakes out anymore. So obviously you're gonna go at high speeds, you're gonna brake, you know, a lot as well. So this SLR also features active aerodynamics, and basically it's a spoiler. It's mounted to the rear integral air brake flap, and the spoiler increases downforce depending on its angle or elevation at a speed. So yeah. You could tell, you know what I thought? There's a massive engine going to be in here. Not to be, but you guys in America, your cars are a little bit like that. They just seem to have a massive bonnet. Yeah, what you guys call it, a hood. And you tell there's a monster in there. Now, normally in the UK, anything over 3 litres is like crazy. Yeah, 2.5 litres, 3 litres. And you guys are driving some next gas guzzlers, yeah? So anyhow, this one here is a 5.4 litre supercharged V8 engine. So yep, there's some next level. I don't want to go through all the data, guys, but there's some next level 20,000 RPMs produced at 0.9 bar. I'm not going to go through all that, man. My head's spinning as it is. It's also got the AMG Speed Shift R, which is a 5-speed automatic transmission with 3 manual modes for durability. Yeah, for durability, the Mercedes selected a 5-speed transmission rather than 7-speed gearbox, which was more complex and used more parts. Keep things simple; they don't break as easy. And what's interesting is it does 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds and a quarter mile in 11.2 seconds at 130 mile an hour. So yep, out of the factory, it's kind of a rocket. But you need a petrol station to fund driving that thing. Awesome. Anyhow guys, that's enough facts. Let's move on to some other cars. Okay guys, so here's a Mini Z. I've never really had a 7-seater SUV. I think this is the Honda Odyssey. But yeah. So I managed to get some wheels that match. So it's not looking too bad. And I've never actually used one of these in my vid. And I actually thought it would be pretty funky to drift, you know, an SUV 7-seater, but it's the wheelbase. Most drift cars are about 90mm, go to 94mm. That wheelbase is long. That's looking over 98. That's probably about 102, if not more. So, but that's one of the things I wish, you know, Kyosho had kind of tackled. I wish they'd have actually brought out drifting cars with a longer wheelbase. It's just that, you know, you've got I've always said, guys, some of the best Mini Z body shells are always the wide versions and the 98mm. And I would love to drift them. So you're talking the McLarens, the Ferraris, the Lamborghinis, they're all wide and they're all 98mm. So sadly, you can't drift any of them. So the most you're going to basically do is, I mean, you can to some degree drift MR033 rear wheel drive cars, but it's not on the level of a drift car. You get it? You can pull some drifts off here and there. You could even put some drift wheels, or you know what, you don't need drift wheels. Some of them slick wheels are that terrible when they get dust on them. You can drift on all day long, but it's not the same as a proper drift. It's just the back end goes out a little bit more. That's what it is. I'm just correcting it. But it's not like the whole car going sideways. So, yeah. So I don't know. I tend to prefer them cars, the 98mm wheelbase ones, just because of them body shells. Them body shells are beautiful. And that's what drew me into Kyosho Mini Zs. It was the real scale look. You've got the die-cast car look in an RC car. I was doing 1/8 scale, I was making 1/8 scale videos. I've got a video, guys, on my channel, I don't know if you've seen it. It's got 2 million views, yeah? And YouTube won't let me monetize it. That's a real bummer, man. For some daft reason. I used their sound effects as well, it's crazy. Anyway, I don't know how to dispute with them because they can't even get through to them. But anyway, the thing is that I was doing this stuff with 1/8 scale cars anyway. And the 1/8 scale, they look plasticky. They don't look real anyway. And Kyosho were probably the closest you're going to get to a real looking car. When you spray stuff up yourself, it wasn't... 110 scale's different. You know, it actually looks kind of real until it goes over a bump and the whole body flexes. But this is the real deal. This is the real deal. This is die-cast look. Attention to detail. You know, gloss body coats, chrome, metallic, and the RC proportionate steering and throttle. So yeah, that's what drew me in. Not cheap, because really what you're paying for these, I could get 1/8 scale cars all day long, but I've obviously got other things I want to do with them, and them things will be coming up. Anyhow, get ready for the next vid.